What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Tuesday morning, beautiful morning out. It's supposed to rain, a little chance of rain this afternoon. Hopefully that holds off because we got about 25 yards we want to pour out today. JT's on his way here. Ricky is here. He just pulled down the street. He just dropped the mats off. David and J-Dub are getting some tools out and getting situated for the day. We don't have anything in this first load. It's nice and cool. We'll probably spray our base down back here, and you know, it's a long buggy back here, so this first one, we're just going to get it down as quick as we can. Now we plan on doing 2 callbacks today. We'll see how that ends up going, but you know, got everything marked out yesterday as far as our grooves all laid out. You guys already seen that in the last video, so we're going to go ahead and what up, J-Dub?
Morning.
We're going to go ahead and get everything situated because we actually have concrete that's going to show up in like probably about 10 minutes. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I know. Concrete's out there. It looks like we got another concrete company over there today pouring some concrete also. That'll be fun. So we got 2 trucks coming first thing this morning here. We'll get Robbie backed in here. You okay, David? We haven't been pouring much concrete lately.
I was proud of yesterday's job. It's cool to be able to do something.
Yeah, that job turned out pretty awesome.
Yeah, man, I've been on a beach swimming at the
I know.
thing I did was carry a cooler
Yeah, and
full of waters and ice.
this doesn't really compare to that. The next section is going to be from there, and I don't know, I'm just going to see where 10 yards goes. I would like to pour all the way. I'd like to get this drain all the way in there. I mean, I honestly would like to pour to this sidewalk here because I want to set an expansion joint along that and then pour this sidewalk separate. So that would be our second pour right there, but I don't know. We'll have to get this first one going and see what the weather looks like. So I'm going to go get one more buggy to finish this bad boy out here. JT's already getting the grooves going. And this stuff here, I mean, we honestly could damn near.
Not too bad.
No, I mean,
Pretty easy.
yeah, I mean, it won't be long and we can start laying this stuff down.
Yeah.
So now this is where, you know, everything comes in very handy that we did yesterday. So now on all these grooves, you know, we're going from this orange mark to that pin. So we don't necessarily need to snap any lines on this guy. But now there is another center groove also. And JT's got a pencil mark up there and we got a pencil mark over here. So we will have to cut that by hand out there with the board. And then this groove here is just going to continue straight on through so it matches our center line there. Oh, J-Dub and Ricky. All right, we're moving right along, and I think that we've already made the decision that we're gonna hold off on pouring anything else today. All right, everybody, I think our batteries are going to be going dead on us before we know it. So if they do, I'll still change batteries and tell you what's going on, but I don't think we're going to be doing a whole lot after this pour, even though it looks beautiful outside. The last thing I want to do is get caught in the rain on this thing, so we're not going to chance it. JT, I'm going to spray this spot right here for you. I'd be careful because I think we're getting ready to get into that second load.
Take some of that first. Yeah, coming over on your tiger and then you soften.
Okay. Boy, isn't it crazy how much better this tamper is than that one?
Why is that?
Because, look, see, that one's got a metal bracket on it and it doesn't move, but look, this one flexes.
So when you're coming down, it's adjusted.
Yeah, so even if you hit sideways,
It's got a little bit of give to it.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. Man, that's crazy. I remember when I bought this tamper, I was like, man, this thing's so nice.
Right.
Yeah, we need a little spritzer out there.
Andy dropped that one, and we're like, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and keep this one.
Yeah. Well, everything's turning out beautiful. This is actually probably, I don't know if it's my favorite pattern. I like that Sandia Stone one from Decocrete, I think, the most. But man, any seamless stamp is just so freaking easy. This is all looking really good, so I'm kind of bummed out because I really wanted to get another pour in today. But it's not the end of the world. We got plenty of other stuff to do. We're gonna go back to the shop. We're gonna get those couple tires replaced on the trailer, get the trash all put in the dumpster, all that good stuff. So we got plenty of stuff we can still do. I just wanted to get this thing poured out, but I got some tape in my truck, so we're gonna tape this drain off. So before we leave today, I'll go ahead and get the tape on this guy. We're gonna do expansion joint all the way around this existing concrete here. So Ricky is just finishing up the last little groove here.
A little bit on that one that way too.
And then we are gonna call it a day. It's like, what time is it right now? 10 o'clock?
10:05.
10:05. So we're just gonna go to the shop and get the tires swapped out and stuff like that. But as much as I really wanna, you know, get this poured out today, we're not gonna push it. With the rain that's supposed to be coming later on, it's not a very big chance, but I don't want to have any issues. So nice work on this thing, man.
You know the concrete weather law.
Oh yeah, if we pour it, it's going to rain. If we don't, it's going to be beautiful.
Exactly. Every time.
So we're going to go ahead and get the heck out of here, but we'll be back in like 5 seconds tomorrow morning.
5.
All right, we're back. I'm the first one on the job. It's 6 o'clock right now, and the guys should be pulling in the subdivision right now. So I'm gonna go back here and just walk over the stuff that we poured yesterday. It ended up not raining yesterday, of course. I don't know, it looks like it might have rained here. Actually, no, I don't think it did. It did drizzle just a little bit in a few spots. It went pretty smooth yesterday. Yeah, this stuff will all take some nice color. So I think we're gonna run through and saw cut all of our grooves. I'm gonna saw cut all these sidewalk joints. Oh, see, I called them joints, not grooves. All right, I hear the guys pulling in now. So we left all of our stuff out yesterday. I guess these mats, I could have left them the other way. They're all soaking wet. Hopefully they dry out by the time it's time to start stamping, which they should. Those ones will all be dry. Yeah, we should be all right. Morning, David.
Good morning.
Yep. Ricky, what's up, buddy? J-Dub. Nice Crocs. All right, so we're going without the microphones for the rest of this video. So hopefully the sound is okay. The microphones are awesome and they sound really good like when I'm editing and stuff, but man, it's on a poor day like today, it's a lot of work and this camera just goes dead super fast, so bear with us. Hopefully you can hear. We'll try to talk loud. All right, we got the sun coming up. First cab of the day's here. Phone's ringing. Oh, it's owner. Hello. Just 6-sack Merrimack. Nothing in it. Yep. All right, thanks. It's Larry. Hey, David. What is our line there? The bottom of that brick is us?
Yeah, that's why I was cleaning off the bullshit.
Okay.
So we get somewhat close.
Yeah, I guess we might want to go ahead and spray this thing down too. Hey, buddy, why don't you grab their hose real quick and just spray this area? So JT should be here probably at about 6:40, 6:30 right now. It's time to pour this bad boy out. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Dave, you don't look ready. What is it?
Glasses there.
Oh yeah, I forgot to swap them out. Hey, if you ain't viping, you ain't piping, baby. Feels like my boots are completely wet. That's cool. Sweet. Full of rocks too. Totally. Oh, fix my sock.
I don't know how far we'll make it. What are you doing?
He wants to make a pad from here to here and then get this all struck off somehow, somewhat.
Yeah, this one, yeah, you're gonna kind of have to
Just
go
come
like
on
that,
this way.
and then the rest can just.
Yeah, whippoorwill.
The old what?
Whippoorwill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we need like one more right here.
I chiseled the bottom of all that crap off.
Oh, good job.
I was worried.
Good job.
All right, our second truck is here. The first load went down pretty beautiful. So now we got this little tedious little spot in between this drain. I'm gonna get this concrete looking right here. And we'll be ready to rock and roll. What up? Go ahead. Oh yeah, that'll, all right, go ahead and lock it there. So Dave, that had pretty good fall there.
Yeah,
Good. Looks like it's falling. So how did this go? Did you guys just shovel all that in?
yeah, and then put pressure on both sides like
Wiggle, jiggle the shit out of it. Just make sure that it was
Kind of going underneath it and stuff? Cool.
sure that it was doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, Dave, these spots like this, we'll try to get some concrete underneath there.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's pretty wet. It's pretty good.
Good. How you doing, buddy?
I think what you're saying about the design of it's got those ribs.
Yeah, those ribs kind of lock it in with the concrete, you know? Ricky, we're gonna have to get you mic'd up so everybody can hear you. Man, I'll tell you what, JT, that first day you had that microphone on, that motherfucker all day. I'm sitting there trying to talk. I'm like, oh, this is good. And then JT's fucking hacking up a lung and
Kind of like Remy in the bed yesterday. Well, it was something else taking her ass in there.
All right. Hopefully I get a discount for this. The driver's MIA for a second. Gonna have to handle the truck. Hopefully I can do it. What, buddy? Yeah, if we got enough concrete in there. We've only got a couple more buggies left, so we're gonna go ahead and get our form set here. All right, everybody, it is 7:50, so this one went pretty good. I mean, about the same time it took us to do that one yesterday.
Oh no.
Don't fall in, JT.
Yeah, I'd have to leave.
No, I think you'd be able to manage. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start getting our, you can take that out there. We're gonna go ahead and start getting our lines laid down, get ready for some grooves. How's it feeling over there, buddy? Still soft? Oh yeah, it's still pretty freaking wet, so that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, definitely happy with the way everything's going so far. So we'll go ahead and get to snapping some lines. You know, and again, we laid all these grooves out already, so you got to look for them, but we got one here, and then I got a mark up there on the house. And then our next one is right here. I can see that mark. And then my next groove is right here, and I painted an orange line right there. And then this one here, this sidewalk groove is gonna line up with that groove right down there. And then the only other one I gotta cut is off of this drain. So I got one off the center of this drain over to where Ricky's right foot is at. And then with this corner of this pad right here, I guess I'm just gonna cut angle off of this into that other groove. At least we have time to clean our tools today.
Yeah.
That sucked yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, we'd have been bumming if we'd have tried to pour this out yesterday. We were tired, it was hot.
This was pretty difficult. And man, you know how nice it was this morning showing up to the shop and not having to fill up tires on the trailer.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Well, we need to buy those other two too. We'll just buy those other two here in the next couple weeks because they're pretty bald, aren't they?
They're going pretty bad.
Yeah, well, we'll just, as long as I got air in them, we're good.
Yeah.
I definitely...
Time to go over and look at that new shop, like you said.
Yeah, I know. I want to go over there because he messaged me the other day and said that it'd be ready the beginning of September.
Okay.
So at the end of this month.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we should all ride over there and look at it.
I'm down.
I mean, it's definitely going to be a change, but I think that it's going to motivate me to, you know, buy my own place.
Your own place.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like we're so used to the inside space that we have. It's really nice for the things that we like to do. There's still a decent amount of inside space here.
Yeah.
The only thing is that, you know, it's, I don't know. We'll go over there and look at it and see what happens. I don't like the fact that it's a shared spot. You know, I want to be able to do whatever the fuck I want to do whenever I want to do it, which we will be able to, but I just know that anytime, you know, like the bathroom is shared with the other place, right. You know, all his stuff is out in the open, and I mean, there's cameras inside, so if there's ever any, you know, discrepancies at all, we'll have it on camera. Right. So, I mean, we'll just have to see what happens. All right. JT and I are going to go ahead and get these couple lines snapped in here so we can get some grooves cut. J-Dub's just laying down behind that drain there. So far, we're in really good shape. I'm liking the way everything is going. Can you pull back to the other side of that thing? That good?
Go on towards the house just a little bit more. Yep. Center of your drain.
Yeah, I'm gonna wind a little bit of this up here. Sorry, Jason. That was JT doing that on purpose.
Rage baiter.
Good?
Yeah.
Big pop.
Well, earlier I was trying to go back and I hit the umbrella and I thought it stuck. I'm like, what is going on out here?
Yeah, JT, you got room to keep backing up. You got another 2 foot or so. Yeah.
I think we should be able to match this up pretty decent.
Yeah, I think it's going to match up pretty good. I mean, you know, this stuff is old and it's got a lot of the Merrimack sand showing through.
The main thing is they got a good pattern.
Yeah, it's a good pattern. I mean, the only thing that I can really do with this is antique it, and I think this is going to end up being a little bit darker than everything else. But I think we'll still be okay. So tomorrow, you guys are going to be, we got 2 small jobs that we're going to try to knock out Thursday and Friday. They're little sidewalk deals. So we're going to try to get, I'm going to take one guy with me. I'm going to go to the city job and I'm going to try to get that thing all stained and antiqued. And then I'm going to power wash the front porch and everything. And then we're going to try to come over here and start cleaning this, get all this stuff moved. I'm going to try to get all these little rust spots off of this thing. Okay. And then I don't know if I'm going to, I mean, I guess I can still wash this off tomorrow, but I want to use some soapy water and brush all this and spray it all off.
To get the release off?
Yeah, to get that liquid release off before we start coloring this. But so basically tomorrow and Friday and Saturday is going to be coloring and sealing. I would love to get this job all done and wrapped up and looking good because his son's birthday's here on Sunday. So Thursday and Friday, you guys are going to be knocking out those 2 little jobs, and then me and another guy's going to be doing these, getting them ready. And I would really love to get this thing all finished up for their party. JT, we've got one more. You want me to pull a line on it? Here, hold on a second. Let me look at it real quick. Dave's got a string right here. Well, I don't think you're going to be able to go to that line. That's not it. It's where JT was at. We're going down the middle of the drain. There you go. Snap it. Yep, right where he had it, Dave.
Thought we were going off the side of it.
Why would we go off the side of it? I think that'll be fine. Just like that. Look at that. Huh? Huh? You don't like it?
Because JT did it.
JT, push Dave in the pool. So what we've been doing lately is we've been cutting our grooves with that long groover that JT just used. Now this groover here has got like an 1.5 inch groove on it. So we'd like to take this guy and follow up on everything just to make sure that they crack in the groove. So, you know, the deeper the cut, the deeper the groove or the joint, the more likely it is to crack where you want it to. So we didn't have time to do it on this piece, but I think that we're going to saw cut all of these grooves. There's a good chance that some of these already cracked overnight while we were gone, but I haven't really went through and looked at them. So I just got off the phone with Rocky France. If you guys don't know who Rocky France is, look him up. But he's with Decocrete now. He's been kind of cruising around the country lately, talking to different contractors, and I think he's going to be here tomorrow. So that'll be pretty awesome. I've met him a couple times. I got to meet him at the Decocrete show, and then he actually interviewed me on the Concrete Everything Share Your Knowledge group. Can you get on it yet, buddy? Still a little soft. That's all right. I'm going to go ahead and throw this brass groover on here, and I'm going to hit these real quick with that brass groover and try to help you guys out just a little bit. Still soft? Yeah, I think just 5 minutes. Yeah, just get your stuff ready and you guys can jump out there as soon as you think it's ready to go. All right, so this is our third pass on these grooves. Now this is like our, you know, the same hand groover that we use when we're out there crawling. So what we're gonna do is whenever I run over it with this guy here, it just saves them some time out there finishing, so they don't have to run over that groove so many times. They can just make one pass in it and they'll be good to go. Years ago, we used to picture frame literally every single groove on every single job. And this was our setup right here that we used. I'm glad that I stopped doing that because it's a huge pain in the ass. You all done, JT? What are you getting, another pole? Jason, can you get that angle groove cut in there? And then kind of jab everything in real good? What is it? Holy moly. JT, that thing's got a huge curve in it. You see it?
Right here?
No, back towards you a little more.
Yeah, right here?
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Oh, a little wetter out there.
Yeah, that's part of this problem.
Yeah. All right, the guys are out here finishing. Just holding them up enough to where they can get out there and do something. So we want to stay ahead of this for sure. Our second pour is still pretty wet, so I'm hoping that by the time they get back there, they're going to be waiting on the concrete. JT's getting our sprayer filled up with some liquid release. Yeah, I can tell that stuff's still pretty wet there, huh, J-Dub?
Yeah, but stay in the middle.
So these fancy knee boards that we're working with here, you know, we make these guys. I've been making them for years actually, but we are working on a website right now. And on the website, we're gonna have a bunch of little goodies on there. I'm not trying to sell anybody anything at all, but hey, if you wanna buy something, we're gonna have it for sale. But I think we're gonna do these knee boards. I think we're gonna have some of these knee boards on there for sale. I think you guys really like them. They really come in handy for moments like this where you will need to get out there a little soon. You know, they're big enough to hold you up. You stay in the middle of those things and don't dig the corners in. They're pretty nice. So even though we ain't trying to sell nothing, we're still gonna do a little commercial for some knee boards. All right, come on, Dave, hurry up. All right, so this stuff, whenever you test it right now, it's still pulling up on your hand a little bit. So I kind of gauge the surface on whenever it's ready to spray. So if we spray it right now, it's going to leave little indentions, like it's going to look like it rained on it. So you want to wait until you can.
Sticks to that mat.
Yeah, and whenever it's wet, it'll stick to the mat just a little bit. You know, even with the release on there, when you lift it up, it kind of pulls the concrete up a little bit. So we want to let it set up just a little bit more. And then these guys are moving along beautifully. I think Ricky, by the time he sets his board back one more time, he's going to be in that second truck. But we definitely got the sun beating down on everything now. Dave's just taking his sweet old time. All right, it's go time. So we're gonna go ahead and get our stamp sprayed. If you wanna just spray a couple of those, JT, and then go over there and spray that, and I'll start bringing them to you, and then I'll get one of these little handheld sprayers to spray these mats down. Oh yeah, she's a beaut. Okay, JT, I think you lost your pickup tube on this one.
It was on there when I put it in there. Maybe it came off.
Oh, she's a floating.
Floating in Manitoba, eh?
Floating in Manitoba.
Dude, I about chilled. Hey, ladies from Saskatchewan.
That was a pretty funny movie.
Yeah, I did like that one. What was that? That was
Grown Ups. With Adam Sandler.
They're all checking him out and everything, and he walks in. Hey, ladies.
Yeah. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself on spraying these mats or the pad, because when it's hot out, this stuff dries pretty quickly, this liquid release. So now I can feel that this stuff is pretty wet underneath there, so you got to be careful wearing tennis shoes that you don't leave footprints out there, because you will definitely, to the trained eye, we can see footprints in the stamp work if you get on there too wet. So they make shoes, they're kind of like Crocs that go on over your shoes, that gives you a little bit bigger footprint, so you're not out there putting holes in it. But I've never used them.
The ones that, you've seen the ones that got like little stamps on the bottom of them?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how different, you know, concrete is poured in different regions. You know, I see guys out there with they don't even use knee boards. They're just out there walking around with like pole tools.
I know, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
They're standing on one slab, brooming the other.
Yeah, yeah.
I looked into trying to get a little something made for the bottom of my boot that said, had the Wilson Brothers emblem on it.
For when
I'm walking in the creek.
Yeah.
You see that Wilson Brothers emblem, you just know there's nothing left.
Yep. That's funny. So far it's looking real nice. I'm gonna have to lose these sunglasses soon. Once I start sweating, these things like just totally pool water in them. Oh yeah. Dang, sun's out, guns out. Just finish them in. So I was talking about those strips that go in underneath the stamp. So in this case here, with this being a little on the wet side, those strips would actually come in really handy. But I mean, this thing works so good. You can move a lot quicker with it. But the strips would work well for this with it being a little on the wet side. I'm really glad we didn't end up pouring this yesterday.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, with it being, it would have been right in the heat of the day. The chance of rain was just a little excuse for me to say I wasn't going to pour it. Man, those grooves are getting completely filled back in. Yeah, I think that they'll like this when it's all done. If he wants dark, that dark is going to really change it a lot. Yeah, I think we're going to have to saw cut these because they all closed up a lot. Well, I'll tell you what, that old back's coming around now.
Oh yeah.
Putting in some work. I was having a talk with my back and it was like, but boss, I'm tired. And I said, listen here, we got to stamp this thing.
Listen here, my wallet is louder.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. I know.
So was my back.
Right.
Give me a little spray on here, buddy. Beautiful. Beautiful work, gentlemen. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the smoothest 12 yards I think I've ever stamped out. To be honest with you. What do you think, David? It is. Everything went freaking just absolutely beautiful. Awesome pattern everywhere. I mean, we're on the last pad here and it's still closing the grooves in. And I mean, I can see a footprint or two out there, but it looks pretty good. I mean, this thing turned out pretty sharp. Yeah. We didn't turn our stamps a whole lot though. You know what I mean? Those lines are all kind of...
I think we did. I just think it somehow worked out to where we just kept turning them.
Yeah, well, they're all the same stamp.
Right. Because I know I've been trying to...
See, I see these same three. These same three, you see them?
Right, and it's probably because we went over here.
And then, yeah.
Went back.
Oh. All right, Ricky's on the last pad. Pretty sure those were both stamped already too, so as soon as he gets done with his groove, we'll be able to... Is that Andy? Yeah. Hey, I wonder what he's doing here. Yep, this went really good, really good. Definitely happy with the way this one turned out. Homeowners came out, said they liked everything. They were a little concerned because it was so light. They said they seen blue, but I told them we still got a lot to do. We still got to antique everything. We're gonna go with dark gray. They said the darker the better, so I'm gonna just take dark gray, antique it, and I'm gonna probably spray it on. So I'll mix it up nice and heavy, meaning a lot of dark gray, and then we'll start spraying it. I'm hoping that by Friday this is bleached out to match that. I'd hate to seal it with it being two different tones because it's going to take a little longer for this to bleach out. What's up, Andy?
What's up, buddy?
What are you up to?
Another great day.
Yeah?
Tracking you down.
I know, I see that. We can't go anywhere without Andy finding us.
Hey, you don't answer my calls, I'll find you one way or another.
Oh, is that you that called me earlier? Yeah, my phone's sitting over there. We've been stamping this whole time.
That's it.
All right, we're gonna see what Andy's up to here. And then all we gotta do is, we gotta put a piece of steel in this thing and set that back form. This form right here is gonna end up having to come out, you know, because we're gonna have to wheel in there. So we can still set it and set a few pins to where we can drop it in. But we're basically gonna set the sidewalk up and pour this. We got concrete at 11:30. So we finally got us a nice little break in the action for once to take us a little lunch, hydrate. We'll get this guy poured out and that'll be a wrap for today. Unless I come up with something else after this. What? We might have something else we could still go do. The first year that we went, we're like walking down on this red carpet and we're like, what is all this for? And then all of a sudden everybody's like, look out, get out of the way. And we turn around, it's like all the drivers walking like right on our heels and everybody's like standing there waiting for the drivers. And we're like, oh, hey, how's it going, everybody? Yeah.
I was in a car firing one up.
Yeah. I was talking to Rusty Wallace because he had the Miller Lite car there.
No shit.
Yeah. And, you know, he used to work for my grandpa back in the day.
Really?
Yeah. So,
cool.
you know, and my grandma used to hang out with those guys and stuff. But
yeah, I know you guys said you snuck everywhere.
yeah, well, we were on the starting line. We're like on the starting line and they do the national anthem and they're like, I'm like, I don't think we're even supposed to be up here. And the guy's like, tickets. And I just held my thing up and he's like, you guys are good. So we walk in and they do the national anthem and then everybody starts their cars and we're standing on the starting line on the track. There's like 4 people out there and I'm like, I don't think we're supposed to be here.
We should probably leave. That's hilarious.
Yeah, and then we ended up standing right there with all the big money people, like where they're all going up in their
the pit boxes,
the little pit box things. Yeah, and we sat right there and it was really fun.
Yeah.
Lunch. Well, supposedly they had a patio or something done back there and it rained on and they had to rip it back out.
Well, I'm wondering what it looks like now that they finished it.
Yeah. It couldn't have been very big. They just had that one truck come yesterday. Man, just think, J-Dub, how many years we've been sitting underneath people's trees in their front yard eating lunch now? Yeah. Long time. This is how they used to cool off back in the day. You couldn't stay in the house. It was too hot, Dave.
We had a old train track tunnel.
It stays nice and cool in those.
You know what the Museum of Transportation is? If you're going down Barrett Station and you're getting ready to cross the bridge, coming from Big Bend, and you're getting ready to cross that bridge, and you look out the train tracks, that whole bluff is actually a tunnel.
Right.
And so we used to sneak into that. And yeah, it was 60 degrees.
Yeah, nice and cool in there.
It was like, you going to the tunnel? Oh, heck yeah. So that's where we go. And it was nice all day long.
You know, at the Saventinos, they got that creek that runs behind their house. Well, right there, you know, where Mattis goes over 55.
Yeah.
Well, underneath 55 right there is that creek.
Yeah, big old tunnel.
And it's a huge concrete tunnel. It's a big square tunnel and it goes all the way. I mean, when you're standing at the Saventinos yard and you're looking down that thing, it's been so long since I've been there, I don't even think you can see the other side. It gets dark.
Oh, yeah,
like you walk in through there and there's trees and shit. The whole inside of that thing is painted all the way down.
Oh, yeah.
Did Owen get his car to turn off?
He said he got back in it and put his foot on the brake and it shut off. So that tells me it was the auto start. It wasn't turning off because it was running from the auto start.
Huh.
So all you had to do was put the foot on the brake and it was fine. It was going.
He calls me, he's like, yeah, Owen took the key out of the ignition, he's out of the car, but it's still running. I'm like, unhook the battery, I don't know.
I was like, yeah, you know, unhooking the battery, that should kill it, right?
No. Your alternator, you have to wait for the battery to go dead.
Yeah.
Or no, it wouldn't matter. Your alternator would be, once your car starts, your alternator powers everything.
Yeah. The battery pretty much just gets it
The battery just gets it started.
So he said either the fuel pump, fuse, something like that.
Pull a fuse or something that would shut it off, you know.
Just take a stick and stick it in the belt.
So what you do is you take the air filter and you just
Yeah.
really squish that
Yeah.
motherfucker shut to where I can't get no air and it'll suffocate it.
Drain all the antifreeze out, and it'll take a minute, but it'll shut off.
I mean, eventually it's bound to run out of gas.
You all right, J-Dub?
Yeah, buddy, ready for the next one.
Cool. Cab's here. We just got done with lunch. We'll go ahead and oh, okay, cool. Same driver again. So we're gonna vacuum right up in here. And I guess we're just gonna wheelbarrow this thing out. I thought about trying to squeeze up in here and use the chutes and stuff, but I think for 3 yards we'll just wheelbarrow it. Oh, that other wheelbarrow's totally full, huh? We don't have another one? I didn't really think that one through. So that wheelbarrow is totally full of shit.
Yeah, that's all we got.
Well, we can try to get that into here. Let's see if we can do that. I'm gonna have to get this pool starter fixed. Just everybody grab a handle and just lift it straight up. Yep. Couldn't have planned that one better myself. Yeah, just shut it off. It's like walking by a bag of mulch in the store. You gotta.
Yep. Yep, that's mulch.
So now I have no Delvo, no retarder or anything like that in here, so we're going to spray this base down real good with some water. That'll buy us a little bit of time. And then we've got some aqua film, some day one on standby just in case we need anything like that, but I think we'll be just fine. So they say whenever you spray the base down, the limestone takes about 20 minutes to fully absorb the water. So, I mean, that's what I was told. I don't know that for sure, but that's what the manager at the concrete plant told me. He said your best bet is to try to get everything wet down about 15-20 minutes before the truck gets there. And then you almost want it to look like it's drying, but still damp. That's exactly what he told me. So we're gonna just go ahead and spray it down right now and see how that works out for us. Go ahead and put 2 more gallons in there. NASCAR.
This thing will handle 30 PSI.
Well, we're at 18, 19, 20.
It beat the 0 that was in it a few minutes ago.
Yeah. Yeah, these don't work that well with the flat tire. That's 30. Does it feel harder, JT?
Oh, it feels super hard. Like so hard.
You got those pliers on you still? Beautiful. Oh, Ricky's always prepared. Okay, I guess we could probably do one more there, JT, and then we'll start up here.
Yeah. live at 5.
We on? Cammed up, mic'd up. No. Ready to roll?
Yeah, see if you can favor it. You know, jumping that way. There you go. Totally.
Yeah. How you feeling, J-Dub?
Good.
Oh yeah. Coming in, David.
Very dangerous.
We originally talked about pouring this section with all that. I'm really glad that we didn't. You know, I know with just a 5-man crew, and really with my back still not being back to 100%, it actually feels pretty good today. But for just a 5-guy crew, you don't want to bite off more than you can chew whenever you're stamping. And the heat, especially with this new cement in here. Easy, David, easy. I'm trying to do a video here.
And cut. Let's start over.
Yeah, take 2. Beautiful work, men. That went real quick. I mean, we've only been pouring this thing for like 5 minutes. 7 minutes. Oh, we poured this a little on the wet side, so we're just gonna let it sit here for a couple minutes before we start bull floating. But after everything we've went through on this job, it sure feels good to have it all poured out. Everything went smooth, everything looks really good. So I really couldn't be happier with the outcome so far. Now I just gotta get over here. I forgot my daughter, you know, she drag races in the junior street class. So Saturday, I planned on coming over here and working, but we're gonna be at the track all day long. So, and then Sunday they're having a party here. So that means that basically I've got tomorrow and Friday, even though these guys can come on Saturday and seal it, which is probably what's gonna end up happening, unless the job in University City, the people are actually out of town. So it probably won't hurt to come and try to get this thing all the way done. And then on Sunday, I think I'm gonna go to the other job and get that one touched up. So we'll get this thing bull floated here in just a minute and get this sucker stamped out and looking good, and we'll be in pretty good shape. So it looks like we're having a little second lunch over here. JT is over there just working away. I'll tell you what, make sure you guys are hydrating. This is what we're using.
Yeah, this is what we're using.
David, you're supposed to mix it in your water.
Your body has 70% water.
Oh, ew, that is gross. That has got to be disgusting.
Full power, baby.
You guys say I'm gross for chewing up my ibuprofens.
That's pretty gross too.
Works faster.
Yeah, but that's
believe
pretty
it.
gross.
Wait a minute. So you do it and it works faster. I do it, it doesn't.
That's not an ibuprofen.
I can't believe you chew ibuprofen.
Yes. Yeah.
That's really gross, Jason.
It's not. I've gotten used to it, and it's not as horrible as it was when I first started.
I had a
many
bad
do you have
toothache
one
once,
3.
and I took like a liquid thing, like an Advil or something, and I poked a hole in it and I squeezed it on my tooth. It was so gross.
I know, but you almost have to.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
What's it? Absolutely do not pour powder directly in mouth.
No. All right, that's it.
No, you're on, dude.
Yeah, it's there ain't no getting off the camera.
World
Yep.
famous now. They're looking at you. And,
Yep, now you're not gonna be able to go to the gas station, to the grocery store. Everybody's gonna, oh, that's that driver from Zoner.
all the way to Manitoba, Canada, eh?
He has no idea what you're talking about.
But y'all do.
That's a rapskadoodle, everybody. Dave's patting out the last slab on this one.
Maybe catch some of that.
Yeah, it looks really good. We definitely got the texture in on the sidewalk. That's for sure.
I think they'll be pretty impressed with the overall blended old and new.
I think so too. I mean, you know, it's definitely going to be different, you know, but I mean, it's already matching over there. You can't even tell a difference in the two pours. So I don't think there's a way that we can make that match.
I mean, I honestly think we've done the
Yeah,
absolute
yeah.
only thing we could have done.
Yeah, I mean, the stamp is exact.
Aside from now we can go back and half expose it so it really matches.
Yeah. So JT, tomorrow I think that we're probably going to come here and clean this thing and then antique everything, and then I'm going to try to get it all antique tomorrow.
Yes.
Get this pool deck power washed off.
Right.
Get everything looking beautiful and clean. We'll get all of our form stripped. I want to go through and get all the rock out of this yard. You know,
Friday morning seal it.
yeah, we'll try to get here at like 6 o'clock on Saturday. I mean on Friday, and seal it nice and early. That way it doesn't bubble and shit on us.
I'll get here about 6:40.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I'll be here. I'll be here.
I'll have the
sealing.
kids Thursday night.
Yeah, no, that's all right. No big deal.
But yeah, I mean, I just said I might not be here at 6. I mean, you can, you know. And I'll
No.
jump right in, you know. But,
Nope, that's no big deal.
But no, I think we can wash this and get it all antiqued and shit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely gonna be a full day to get all
Oh,
that done.
it's gonna
you know.
definitely be a full day, but with no borders to be stained, that makes a huge difference.
Oh, with the
staining borders,
antiquing,
yeah.
yeah.
So I will say that I don't know what you're doing on Sunday, but we might go to that other job on Sunday
Okay.
if you're available. Because we got to stain the borders there, and we have to antique. We got to stain that step, so we got a little bit more to do there. All right, we had a pretty productive day today. We're just going to clean up. We got everything already out of the backyard.
Knee pads from where you're at?
Yeah, knee pads. David, nice work today.
Yeah, it went all right.
Yeah, it did go actually really good today. Look, Ricky's even cleaning the stamps off. Buddy, they'll power wash those off when we take them back. So, Ricky, good job today, buddy. We're going to call it a day. J-Dub,
Yes, sir.
beautiful work,
Thank you.
as always.
Thank you.
So, rapskadoodle.
All right. Awesome.
All right. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you guys on the next one.